So normally I don't do this. Yeah, I know I like to take my time and make videos, but this shit is just too hot not to talk about. So come in here and let's dish this tea. If y'all know who this person is, let's dish this tea. All right. With the educated opinion on topics of all varieties. This your boy Bubba, and you already know what I'm about to say, right? You are listening to Bubba's Banter. Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your motherfucking boy. I ain't gotta say no names, right? But I am anyway. It's your boy Bubba, and you are watching Bubba's Banter. I'm here, and I'm not even supposed to be here. I don't even drop videos like this, but because this shit is hotter than fish grease, I was like, bitch, let me get on this. I gotta get on this because I know by tomorrow it's gonna be like 30 motherfucking videos on YouTube about this motherfucker Austin Wolf. So I was like, let me get at it before the gets going, right? So let me get at it, right? And let me put my little 2 cents out there because I always want to talk about this on my show. I've been wanting to talk about porn on my show. I kind of wanted to interview a porn actor on my show eventually down the line. That probably will happen. Um, but yeah, let's talk about it. So if you don't know who Austin Wolf is, you can Google him, girl. Austin Wolf is a gay porn um actor, and he just got charged with child pornography. Yep. Yep. And I don't understand why some people are shocked about this because it's always been an ongoing joke about Austin Wolf. Like, oh, what if Austin Wolf slides in your DMs? And they'd be like, well, I'm not 12, so he probably wouldn't. Like, because of the type of porn that he does. He does some like cringy porn, like some cringy fetish porn. Like, I'm not surprised by this. Like, I'm not surprised by this at all. Like, I do not care what anybody say. The girls can tussle with me if y'all want to, because I know that's one of y'all faves. But like, I'm not surprised by this at all, bro. I am not surprised by this. And the porn that he does is like this cringy, like twinkish, barely legal, porn. And it seems like that's all he shoots is, porn where it's like he's like chasing after the really, really young twinkish looking kids. Even like, and I've seen some of his porn before. I'm not gonna say act like I have not. Like I watch porn, and there's been a few scenes of his that I've seen where it's like he's like, oh, how old are you? Like, oh, are you really 18? Are you really like? It's really fucking cringy. Like, I'm sorry, some of it really is child coded fucking porn, and I don't necessarily want to like yuck anybody's yum, but some of that shit really is nasty. Like, I don't, and I understand for some of us who watch porn, we watch it just to jerk off and to edge and like because the two people are sexy. But like when you peel back layers of it, it's like some of that shit really is disgusting because they are placing scenarios out there that is kind of like nasty. Stepfather fucks son while wife is away. Which shit like that does happen. Coach fucks, student after, or coach fucks boy after football practice is over. Like a lot of fetishy porn, bro, happens. And, you know, a lot of people make money off that, especially like the young twinkish guys. Like that shit, I'm about to say something that's kind of problematic, but y'all probably can fight me. A lot of the times when I see porn like that, where I see dad and son porn and they really be acting out like father and son and all that stuff, it really is pedophilia wrapped up in entertainment. Personally, to me, a lot of pedophiles who like young boys, they look at that porn because of that. Personally, to me, that's my opinion. That's my opinion. And don't get me wrong, There are some hot, actors who do it, but if that's the only porn you do, like I'm looking at you like, because like, bro, why? And again, don't get me wrong, I understand that, you got to make your living, but a lot of people are out here making underage porn, like making it look like they're making underage porn. And then, some of the things that I've read online, like through tweets and Reddit and stuff like that, were like, young, like some of these porn actors were saying like they were hooking up with some of these guys before they were even 18 already anyways. And so once they got with the studio, it's like, oh, I'm legal now, so now I can actually shoot with these people, but I still look young. you know I, it's the porn industry itself is kind of crazy. So that's why I also want to have a conversation with the porn star on my show eventually. So to any of my gay porn stars out there, if y'all see this video, hit me up for an interview, because I do want to interview somebody that is in porn. Okay, please. But let's talk some more about Mr. Austin Wolf. So I'm going to read from my source, which is the Daily Mail, and it says, adult star Austin Wolf has been arrested in New York City for a child abuse materials, according to the justice system, or the Justice Department. I don't know why it's a justice system, girl. Wolf, real name Justin Heath Smith, is charged with sending and receiving hundreds of videos of child pornography via the Telegram messaging application between March 24th and March 28th. The gay porn star allegedly sent and received messages that depict children as young as infants, including a video showing a 10-year-old bound and raped. He is also accused of possessing hundreds of additional videos containing child pornography in his Manhattan apartment. Now, check this part. They also said that one of Wolf's last social media posts chillingly reads, "Have you seen what happens to have you seen what happens to little boys that follow me to the locker room?" That is literally what he says in a lot of his porn. Like, I'm telling you, that's what I'm saying, y'all. I always assumed that this man had a liking towards young boys. I've always saw it because I'm just like, this is the only porn that he does. And he literally only makes content with these young, twinkish looking boys. And I always feel that a lot of older men who go after young men that look like this, they want the power, control, and to dominate, because that's low key what pedophilia is. It's not just having an attraction towards young men, it's about the power and the control over this person. And that is really, I mean, that's a part of it, but that's the main part of it, right? At least to me, and from what I've read online. So to me, like, there's tons of fucking actors out there, porn actors out there, who really do chase after these young boys. And it's not just the gay folks, because I know it's still Pride Month and we're not gonna put this all on gay people. It's also within the heterosexual community with, the straight men who have sex with the young girl, the schoolgirl porn, the real skinny twinkish, oh, high school girl. Like, that shit is real. It's fucking real, y'all. It's fucking real. And it's sickening, you know. And I, before I even did this video, I had watched a few videos of his while I was at work today, like interviews, because I wanted to like really get this dude's mindset, right? And um in one of his videos he says something about he didn't realize how hot he was until like he started, being out in the gay community. He was like, it's so funny to me how like I could just like not have any rhythm and dance crazily and people still like me. Like, I have a likability, like people still find me attractive, blah, blah, blah. And that's the problem with the gay community now is, we chase after the conventionally hot, you know, guy and let them do whatever they want to do and be okay with it, because I'm telling you right now, he's still going to get support. Right now, he is going to have people messaging him and sending him letters and sending him money and things of that sort So let's not act like that's not going to happen. Like, let's act like it's not going to happen. Like, I'm not shocked here that, he's been arrested for this stuff because allegedly he's done some things in his past, anyways, that kind of hit that point. Like, bro, this motherfucker has been doing some crazy ass shit. You know what I'm saying? So let me continue to read. So U.S. Attorney Damian Williams said, as alleged, Justin received and distributed hundreds of recordings containing child pornography, including a ghastly video showing a young child bound, beaten, and raped. There's an investigation still ongoing, and they urge people to bring information forth to the FBI. Wolf is scheduled to be arraigned um, in a Manhattan court on Friday. He's accused of one charge of distribution and receipt of child pornography and one count of possession of child pornography. Wolf faces up to 20 years in prison if convicted. Investigators say that Wolf caught, or the investigators said they caught Wolf after they seized the phone of the person he had allegedly been exchanging child pornography with. And an undercover FBI agent then contacted Wolf alleged anonymous Instagram account. Wolf reportedly provided details to confirm his identity in the chat. The FBI then executed a search warrant at Wolf's apartment where they say they found an SD card with hundreds of videos showing child abuse. Again, a lot of these porn actors who do this shit, they get caught up in it, and it kind of starts, I feel like it opens up some demons that you probably, again, I don't want to say we already knew, but we already knew about Austin Wolf. Allegedly he's done some things in the past with young people. And some of these young people have come forth on the Instagrams and people didn't believe them because, he's that conventionally hot white muscle guy who, people worship. People worship him. And again, people are going to support him. They're going to support this dude. They're going to support him so much because, um, you know, he is conventionally hot. He's what it, and this shit is sick. A 10-year-old, you're watching a video of a 10-year-old be raped and beat. Like, come on. Like, that's sickening. It's sick to even think about. And I'm gonna just say this: if you still following him, if you still watching his porn, girl, get out my face. Get out my face. Get out my face. Because no, that's sickening. That's sicko shit. That's sicko shit. If I see any people on Twitter following him, and I'm finna go to his page when I get up there, I'm gonna go there and I see anybody still following him, I'm going to block them. I do not want you to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, or anything of that sort. If you are following that man, I am going to block you for real, because that's just nasty as shit. Like, you shouldn't be supporting anybody like that. You shouldn't be supporting anyone like that if you're following someone like that, bro. It's just crazy to me. It's crazy to me. It really is. And I don't know. And then, like, sometimes, you know, I don't want to sound like a hypocrite because I kind of have like this whole, like, you know, shift my camera because I feel like I was losing focus for a second. um, for me, you know, I have a daddy bear, a man who I call daddy, right? And a lot of people look at that from a perspective of pedophilia too, a lot of times. And, I just got clear dad issues, but the thing is, like, my daddy don't look at me as like some fucking 17-year-old. Like, he sees me as a grown man too. It's just having like that father role model, like big homie, like, like those type of labels within the gay community, like gay mother, But me and him we're platonic. We don't have sex anymore like we used to, but it is what it is, right? And I know that makes me look hypocritical as shit, but like, he don't be going after no 17-year-olds. So I ain't gotta worry about that, because if he was like, "Oh, I want some barely legal like looking guy," I'm gonna like be like, I know he wouldn't. So it's just, I look at any dude who go after like these Twinkie looking ass dudes as that, because it's just giving me power and control. They need to have the power and control over somebody, and that's the reason why they go after those Twinkie looking ass dudes. There's just no fucking way. It's just no fucking way. But anyways, I just want to come here and talk about this because I know the girls are all over Twitter talking about it, and I was like, I want to be a part. I want to be a part of the discourse too. um, I did see someone tweet something like, "Oh, you can't blame people for following this dude and liking this dude. And they didn't know." Yes, the fuck they did know. First off, I want to address that. Yes, the fuck these people did know that this boy hit all of his. If you go back and look at all of Austin Wolf's porn at most of the studios that he works at, it's always some barely legal type of porn. And in the porn scenes, he says shit like, "Are you really 18? Are you really like," it's like turning him on, and you can tell. It's not just like some like his shit like in the scenes, it looks really real. Because you know how sometimes when you watch porn and they have like little scenes that start off, and you know, in the scenes how it starts off with like the cringy acting, like it's not believable. His shit be believable with these young kids. I mean, literally, did you just read what they said earlier in the goddamn article? That motherfucker, have you seen what happens to little boys that follow me to the locker room? And I'm pretty sure he said that shit with conviction, y'all. Like, I mean, it's not funny, but it's like, come on, y'all. Y'all can't be that fucking delusional about this shit. Anyways, make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe, and comment down below, please. Tell me what y'all think about this video. Make sure y'all give me a thumbs up. Please make sure you subscribe. Everybody that has been watching and listening to my podcast, thank you so much. I have my recent episode up, Ask a Gay Dude. It's pretty funny. I would like for you guys to go tune in, listen to that. It's on Spotify, Apple, iHeartRadio, and all those things of the sort. So go ahead and hit the link in the description, and yeah, peace out. See y'all next time.